Welcome back, awesome Action Tree fans and subscribers. This is going to be a haul stroke review because I had a box of Joytoy Warhammer 40k figures come in. So let's have a look at this haul and do the review. They're all the same faction and same whatnot, so do the review at the same time. It is the World Eaters. Here's the Khorne Berserker with Berserker icon on top. Then we've got the next Berserker with the Eviscerator Chain Axe. I might want to lean him backwards a bit. There we go. And then the next Berserker with the Eviscerator Chainsword. And then, they're not going to fit in this, are they? Let's try and get them in. Oh, okay. Then we got the next one. Sorry, this is the Berserker 1. Not sure why these other ones don't have numbers on. Then we have Berserker 2. I will put in front. Then Berserker 3. You can spot a pattern here, can't you? Then Berserker 4. Then Berserker, let's go up 5. Let's go over here. Then Berserker 6. And lastly, can you guess which one this is? No prizes, it's Berserker 7. So I got myself 10 Warhammer 40k action figures by Joytoy. Now, interestingly, these say 12.6 cm. So according to the box, these are larger than the previous sort of release of 40k figures, with the average height for Space Marines, etc., was 12.3 cm according to their boxes. Interesting. Okay, let's get a look at the boxes since we're here. We'll go sort of reverse order very, very quickly. It's pretty cool. Box standard. Again, this one looks cool again. I think my favourite one's the one of the sort of flesh exposed sort of Rambo style arms. Again, looks pretty cool. This one, yeah, reminds you of this sort of the free Chaos plastic Chaos Mini that came with a White Dwarf years ago. So how many years ago? Sort of 25 years ago, maybe more. Can't remember. Let's go before next. Basically, they're just maximising the use out of their tooling. Hopefully to maximise sales, because I know the Chaos Khorne should be quite popular. So it looks like we've got actual 3 of them with that same sort of no armour on the arms. Or 4, actually, the first one as well. The longest part will be the sort of accessories and close look. Then after that, articulation is the same for all of them, what it should be. And size would be quite similar, so if you want to skip ahead, there's timestamps in the video description below. You can have a look. I wonder if they managed to change the shoulders. See that shoulder pauldron there going up. If they change the shoulder pauldron so the articulation looks like they have on the last one, but that's because there's nothing on the side of the shoulders. They can just go easy. So look at this one here as well. Look at his arms about 90 degrees in that pose, which implies that the pauldron, if not different, maybe just the one side is different to age posing. If not different, they've got a cutout. Okay, I'm going to unbox and set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here's all 10. That took a minute to unbox and set up. Accessories, everything you see is what they come with. The exception is they all come with a clear plastic base. Some come with a pair of additional hands, which would be reversed. So they come standard right trigger, left gripping. They'll come with left trigger and right gripping. Some come with 3 hands. I think it was 1 comes with 3 hands. So he gets a fist. And some come with 2 pairs of hands. They get 2 fists. And then the very last one in the end, not sure, second from last one here, he comes with an unmasked head, which is exactly the same as his unmasked head. So that's pretty much it for the accessories. Please consider joining the Patreon, link on the top right of the screen now. You can see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws too, including a prize draw happening next month, February 2025. Okay, let's bring in these bad boys for a close look. Let's go from left to right. That's so difficult to put them back, I think. But okay, so here's one of the Berserker icon standard. Lovely looking axe there. Bit ugly on the flesh colour parts on the arm. But this paint scheme, they painted the studs. That was taking forever. This paint scheme does pop. I love that the skulls actually can move, they hang loose. So it's really quite cool. And with the articulation, it's the same with the pauldrons that they got a cutout on this side. So this has more space to move the shoulder and put his axe that way. Right, let's put him sort of halfway out the shot over there. Next one with that huge, great big axe. You see his arm. If I go outwards to the side, there, I'll do his articulation a bit later. If I go sideways, still can't quite get flat. There's a lot better. That way he can. So it is an improvement. I didn't connect this chain, but you could link it to his gun if you wanted to. Very cool. And now the unmasked head. We've got the same unmasked head 3 times, 2 on the figure standard and 1 of the spare head. Just that this one is Caucasian, the other 2 are black, it appears, or Asian. Southeast Asian, maybe Indian, we'll see. Again, it doesn't look nice. It's very ugly, the elbow joint on the flesh colour. Great big nasty chainsword there. And with most of the small guns, you can pull the clip out and put back in. Which is, a small feature, but it is nice. It does add to it. Who's next? The back one behind. Don't fall over. Very cool sword again. And you can't take the bullets out of his gun, unfortunately. Very cool. Next. All very similar, obviously, but it does give that uniform look, that continuity that you want if you're displaying, if you're army building. Let's put them over here for now. Very nice indeed. I need more. I got some inking, a lot more inking and some highlighting, but the color scheme just makes them pop, makes them look good. Again, the flesh color arm looks a bit bad with that elbow joint sticking out there. All very similar as you'd expect. Stand up for me. There we go. Temperature here today was -8 in the morning, -12 of wind chill, which was pleasant. If you're on a bike going around, it was even worse. And then over to our last one. And this is the same head I've repeated with another one. The eyes, though, are pretty damn awesome on that. Same problem with the flesh tone elbow. It's like they've got a little... I didn't bother chopping off a bit of the plastic spur you can see on the elbow there. Then smooth that down before they painted it and stuck it on, but never mind. The fact they've done this, all these separately is like, that's a lot of effort. Very cool. A nice bunch of figures. I do like this. Okay, articulation. Let's use one of the helmet because that would probably limit the articulation a bit. In fact, I use these two here so we see the difference in the arm articulation. Just a little bit. So unlike with their Space Marine counterparts, there are no moving bits on their backpack. So head, forwards, backwards, side to side, and turn. Shoulders we all around and a click, click, click. Outwards we know is not a new system like we saw on Titus and the Space Marine 2 figures. So only go like thus far, which is a shame. Bicep, if you get the right, as a bicep swivel, get the right angle on the bicep, you'll get over, well over 90 degrees on the bicep bend, which is awesome. Then wrist as a ball, so all directions and turn. You've got a separate trunk, which is, there we go, quite hard to get to separate. That's an awesome movement. Side to side is small and can turn, but together with the waist, backwards is awesome. Forwards, he can sit down practically at 90 degrees, which is amazing for a chunky boy. And great turns and decent side to side. Hips don't go far. Can you pull them down? Oops. His little holster is dropping off his belt. There. Hips don't have that movement of dropping down, so I can't really get much more on a lateral side splits than that, which is still okay. Front, just about flat. Oh, I didn't realise that. Nice features underneath there. Just about flat. Backwards, not so much. The holster's getting in the way, but together's okay. Thigh twist, double kneecap, chunky boy. Still getting just around 90 degrees. And the foot on the ball, so we get a swivel, we get a turn, we get a small tippy toe, well, actually not bad tippy toe, a small dorsiflexation, and we get the toe articulation, which is stiff enough to support his weight. So that's pretty good. So the difference with the unmasked, I want to check the bottom. Yes, again, that's a great feature. The fact they painted them too is awesome. Just the head seems even smaller. That seems slightly better, but forwards backwards seems smaller. And the turn is about the same. Very, very nice. So very nice, very cool looking figures. They've even painted, look, the little studs on the leather there, which is, that would have taken even longer, something so small as that. Okay, so let's get an idea of their size, and then we'll do a quick comparison. So their boxes say 12.6, I think. I'm not sure where they measured the top of the head as opposed to the top of the helmet. We will see. Let's go for this guy over here. So the top of his head is about, yeah, I'd say about 12.6 maybe. Or maybe 13 top of his head, or 12.8, 12.9. Top of the actual helmet though is about 15, or just under 15, just under 6 inches. So the top of the head there is about under 5¼ inches. So if we compare them to a Ultramarines jump pack intercessor, since he's also relatively newly, well, not new, but for 40k release, so he's not going to be too different in size creep. You see that they are bigger. And then to get another comparison, we use the Black Legion Chaos Lord in Terminator armor, who's going to look small because this is not updated Terminator armor, and the size creep had not crept in quite as much when he was released. Do his hips come down? I forget. It's been so long he's been in his box. Okay, let's bring him over here. And he is obviously more chunky, but they are just about the same height. So, you know, it's not great for this figure that these new guys are making him, his Terminator arm look like a bit but they can still work together on a shelf display. A nice bunch of releases. I hope they get more Khorne stuff released to match with this. They do look pretty cool. And again, you know, if you get all 10, you've got variety already. That's your sort of army build done, or you can get 20, 30, 40, whatever. If you've got huge amounts of limitless amounts of money and just start part matching and swapping and get even more variety of figures for your money. Decent figures though. Okay, this is All Smashing Toys. I'm signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.